I don't think we see these organisational changes and pre-placement and post-placement teams working closer together actually as being driven by ambition about a better world and a better way of doing things. Yeah. Actually, the main driver for this stuff at the moment is audit risk. Because those teams aren't aligned, something has happened in the accounting and the management and the reporting of a reinsurance contract, which actually has to be reported in quarterly results and statements. And missing a reinstatement, for example, can produce a misstatement of financial accounts that can send your share price crashing. Like very high stakes, risky stuff. As internal audit teams start to look at how those contracts are operating, they are now forced to ask the question of the way it's been set up, is that how it was intended when you went out and bought this, Mr. Placement Officer? And because those two teams haven't been talking to each other, that is identified as an internal audit risk. And actually there's a lot more scrutiny over this stuff now than there previously has been. That's driving the change. Yes, there's a huge opportunity to be better and reap the rewards of that, but I'm not seeing that as actually being the driver behind the changes.
One of the other major drivers is when cedents especially are looking at post-placement systems is to make sure that they're receiving as much claims back from the reinsurers as they're due. Like this could a claims leakage issue. Would you put that in a similar category of if you have this amount of claims leakage, that directly goes to your combined ratio because you're not able to bring those payments back down? And we saw this with some of the results coming out now, that actually a slightly higher than expected combined ratio can absolutely slap your share price around.
That's the reason to buy a system to track the accounting. And actually that justifies getting the budget to acquire a system to do it. We know that claims leakage will exist for all insurance companies. We know that it's around about 3%. We know that possibly half of that is due to missed reinsurance recoveries. For so long, that's been seen as exclusively the job of this post-placement accounting team. I don't even think, if you got a consultant in to analyse your leakage due to reinsurance recoveries, if they analysed everything, all they're looking at is that post-placement bit. So all they're going to tie up is, according to how this contract was put into this system, have we missed any claims in the claims system or the policy admin system that actually we should have recovered on? And that'll be the number that they come up with. What we're still missing is the interpretation gap here. So how much claims leakage exists between what the placement team thought they were buying and what's actually been put into the post-placement system? No one's accounting for that number.